Hi, I'm Sean, and you're watching Shopworx. On this episode, the 6-door build, we're going to be working on the other 4 doors we weren't able to get painted up. Didn't have the room to do everything in here, had the topper in and all that, so I got to do these 4 doors here. I guess the 3 on the passenger and the 1 rear on the driver's. Just a little rust repair on a couple of them, sand a bunch out. These 2 white ones here, we got to strip all the white paint off. It's looks like a Mako special and some kind of cheap paint. And as soon as you spray over top, it wrinkles. It just shrivels right up. So we got to take 2 layers off there, get down right back to original Ford cream color. So I guess we'll get at her. This one's a 10 mil. What you see here is a big gun chinner. Figure we can take her, hammer it back out for the most part. And same, we got a spot up on the side up there. Other than that, this door isn't terribly bad. Well, apparently missed all the hammer and dolly in it. I threw it up on the table there and straightened her out with the ball peen that I did there. A few good hits. Instead of being about that far, we're darn close. Just got a crater in here to take out and fix a little bit of rust on her. Add a little filler up there, I think. I might try to pull some of this out with a pin tool yet, I'm not sure. Looks like we're pretty good till right in here, and it comes through with the crease. Might do more damage trying to pull it with the tool versus just putting some filler in it. stuff off of the orbital. I'm sure we'll work out the other some fillers. Well, been going hard at it for hours and hours and hours. So we're close. Like I say, this is going to be rocker guard, so I'm not too worried about it. This feels a little... It's good this way, but not quite sure. I feel something in there that I can't quite... That one feels good. That feels okay. This one here, still putting a little high build on in some spots. Got this one all buffed up. That one's ready to hang. And this one's full of nothing but colors of Bondo, which aren't mine. Gray. There's some high build primer. This cream colored stuff. They're pretty wavy to start with. I think I took a lot of it out with the bodyboard, but I don't know. I don't proclaim myself to be a body man, so it's out of necessity. I'll stick with glue and metal together. So a few more hours maybe, and should be ready for painting. These panels all pressed up. Get a full of gazillion stickers off them. These don't come with the diesel inserts in them either. Some of all the extra junk I don't need, like your spare tire, wrench holder, and crap like that. Scuffing these up so I can get paint some color on the inside here. Using the Scotch-Brite pads. I know the doors aren't perfect. They were far from perfect when I got them. They're pretty wavy from the last pour Bodywork on them. I don't have that kind of time to straighten them out, so they're going to get shot best they are, I guess, until I can find some better doors or take the time to actually do them, because I hate to say it, but it's almost beyond my skill set. So not a pro body guy by any means. So, and it doesn't help. I'm on a time crunch. I'm supposed to be using this thing in 20 days. Not going to wreck a holiday out of not having some doors. So an engine to build, a tranny to go through, transfer case, rear end I got to change, I got to build a drive line. Still got a day of painting, a day of lining the rockers on these. And hopefully on my travels through the States I'll find some better doors and some rust-free and non-beat up areas. A whole bunch of blasting, all the door hinges, hood hinges, springs, bracketry, bolts. Bolts are a big one. I gotta paint all them. I gotta do the interior. Just feeling the stress. It'll be a little bit of a, I'm not gonna say a shortcut taken, but a lot of stuff I wanted to do might not get done until after I get back, so trying to catch all the stuff that I need to have, you know, got to build bumpers, spare tire carrier, etc., etc., etc. Get all the wiring in place. I got to do brake lines, fuel tanks. I'm building up some new hooks there. Won't have enough to do everything. We're gonna have enough till we got those other ones. Doing the tailgate, or trying to figure out how to do the tailgate there, so build some new ones. Close. Good enough. Well, guys, got her all scuffed up on these two new fenders here. We'll see how they work out for me. I'm not sure. The last couple I had to do, ended up having to punch new holes in here for IDM and stuff. So I'm kind of surprised to see a bunch of little holes put in ahead of time. I won't have that problem on this one, I don't think, because it's going to be a 6.9 liter in it. So I won't need an IDM. She's all mechanical. And these doors here, got them all wax and grease removed. As far as the can of stuff goes. So everything's hanging. Got the new hooks built there, so we're good to go. Well, I had to clean the camera lens off there. I had a bit of overspray going. But it's going to end for today up here anyway. Got a couple runs on the backside, but I was trying to coat them in pretty good. But all in all, everything that's showing is looking not terrible. I'll take it. A couple little conundrums on the doors here though. A few little goobers or something. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to be going in and calling her a day. Come back out tomorrow, we'll get that box lined on there, and probably be the end of this series when I do that. Or not series, but part, I guess. End of this part when I do that. Yes, sadly, this is what my Christmas presents look like when I wrap them too. However, I'm just shooting the box liner, so should be able to control my direction of spray. Just doing the lowers again here, and same on the fenders. I'm not going to say I wasted my day, but I went pick and pull in Calgary, so, you know, like 2-hour drive, and a 2-hour drive back. I was looking for a rear end. Apparently I got short pinion rear end, and splines are all sloppy and everything in there, and got a long story on that one. That orange truck you saw me cut up there, that was a running driving truck. Ended up seeing it on Kijiji, which is like a Craigslist thing. Was looking at it, it was down in Strathmore. Next thing you know, it was sold. I was like, oh geez, I wish I bought that. They wanted $1,200 for it on Kijiji. And a couple weeks later, John spotted it. Spotted a look-alike truck up in Edmonton. I was like, oh, well, that's not too bad. Wants $1,200 for it. Looking at it some more, and it's looking pretty similar. Look at it, and same kind of ad, same kind of thing there. You can see duct tape on the back. And it's like, okay. So I called the guy up and said, yeah, I'll take $1,000 for it. Said, so ugly, the wife doesn't want to drive in it. I said, okay, well, I guess I'll come up there on the weekend. He said, oh, I'm coming to Calgary on the weekend. I can deliver it for you for $200 in fuel. I said, well, there's no way that thing's gonna take $200 in fuel to drive 2 hours. You know, those things pretty good on fuel. I said, $100 and you got a deal. You're coming down anyway. He said, no problem. So next thing you know, truck shows up. It's like, how bad could it be? It ran and drove all the way from Strathmore to Edmonton to Red Deer. So I get the truck and drove it around a little bit and didn't think much of it, parked it, and go and cut everything up, realized there's no drive shaft to the rear end. The rear end's 355s and the front one's 410s, so they've been driving around four-wheel drive, or front-wheel drive. So I'm hunting for a rear diff for that thing right now. I got a 91, but like I say, it's the short pinion shaft on it, and I don't know if the tone ring and all that lines up properly, because you do the speed sensor 92 through 96 off the tone ring on the diff. So it's going to be $200 for a yoke to fix some of the spline slop if the pinion's not too bad for splines. So hoping to find a long pinion shaft one there with the extra half-inch spline so it doesn't wear, and use that. Probably be off to Edmonton tomorrow to look for one of those. But I did find 2 good crew cab doors. Add that to my selection. A little late now, but and then found the tailgate minus the glass. Glass is all shattered in it, and the tailgate's you know, somebody backed into the spare tire, caved it all in, broke the glass. But John sanding down the filler piece, and other than the glass, we've got all the guts, everything I need. So we're sitting pretty good again that way. So I'm going to shoot that with the Raptor liner as well, and it'll match the inside of the tailgate, and I don't have to worry about carpet or nothing. So we should be golden. Don't need to prime it, just need to scuff it up and shoot her. Well, I'm short batch at this here, so I've got my box liner and my hardener. Use the same cup over for the color and dump it in, measure. So I got 750 mil of the actual part A. When I'm all said and done, I should have a liter, a little over a liter of this by the time you add the 4 ounces of color. that stick in case I need it later. Now the hardener, 250 mil. Now I'll ladle out my 4 ounces of color I previously shook. Keep it uniform. There for now. Mixed till it's an even consistency. Hoping there's going to be enough to do the bottom of 4 doors, 2 fenders, and the tailgate cover. Well, should have flashed off by now, so
I like to go in the front side.
it's a little soft, but I think we can get her. I don't want to get going home, it's getting late. Really wish I did my crew cab with the box liner down low. And just like that. Okay. You guys a little show, I guess, of what it looks like here. I didn't bother shooting me spraying that. You've seen that 2 videos already. Got the tailgate piece there. That was, I guess, worth the drive to Calgary right there. I bet you that piece isn't cheap just to buy. I was going to use checker plate aluminum for it, but this will look a little more factory. The bottom's all lined. Well, I guess that's the end of this one. I'm gonna have to let them cure for a bit. I'm probably gonna run to another auto parts place looking for a rear end tomorrow. So if you're in here, it'll be with John. He's gonna be tearing apart this tailgate, the other piece of the one from Thankfull there. They say it's got all the parts and pieces and pigtails and lock and everything I need, as long as it works. So, thanks for watching. If you don't mind liking, subscribing, helps other people find it. Gets it out more in their algorithm there. So, if you like it, stay tuned. We're gonna have more parts and pieces, and eventually we'll be bolting a bunch of this stuff on, and it'll actually start looking like something.